Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Friday, June the 4th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, the new jobs report came out this morning. The total new jobs is 559,000, and that's a good number. And certainly for the people who make up that 559,000, we're very happy for them. I'm happy to see that they're working. I'm happy to see that they're back in the labor force. So that's a good number, and congratulations to every one of those people. I guess the bad news is that the number was below what the economists were expecting. The economists were expecting 600,000 or more. So, whether the 559 is good enough, I don't know. But certainly if you're one of those 559, I'm sure you're pretty happy with your job. I think there's two questions, though, that I believe we have to deal with, we have to wrestle with going forward. The first one is, how do we get people back to work? In other words, how do we break people from staying at home and getting a check? Unfortunately, over the last year or so, we've been sending out a lot of checks to a lot of people, and it's been discouraging a lot of people from work. And we've got to stop that. Now, the good news is that many states are already doing it, Texas among them, Florida and others, are ending these federal unemployment programs, and that means that you got to go back to work. And that's a good thing. That's not only good for the economy, but that's good for people. People are always better off when they're working than when they're sitting at home collecting a check. You're better off working. It does more for your dignity and for your well-being to go out and work. So that's the first thing. We got to get people back to work and stop all of these government programs to send checks to people. The second thing, and I think this is going to be the topic of the rest of the year, and that's going to be inflation. And a lot of the inflation is driven by the cost of gasoline. Gasoline has this amazing impact of touching everything because everything is transported by a truck or by whatever, and gasoline prices will have an impact. So I think the Biden administration needs to be very, very serious about inflation, because inflation can just happen and devastate an economy so quickly, as many of us remember back in 1979 and 1980. So good news for the 559,000 people who are now working. Good news for them. I'm happy for them. But two things that we need to take care of. Number one, keep an eye on inflation. And number two, we got to stop these programs so that people get back to work, so that that 559 number that we saw this month goes even bigger over the next few months. Thank you for watching. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.